Are we live? I think we are. Hello everyone, welcome to an Elden Ring walkthrough. I just figured this is something I could do since I know this game pretty well. So I'm hoping to do several different walkthroughs of like different areas in this game. Okay, I'm not allowed to open the map. I was gonna show you where this area is. This is Murkwater Catacombs. Yeah, pro Elden Ring tip, you cannot open the map if enemies are aggro towards you, so I'm just gonna kill these dudes real quick. Also, these sludge monsters, they take very little damage to physical attacks. You have to use like fire or magic against them. Otherwise, it'll take forever to kill them. So that's what I'm gonna do, just so I can open up the map. Alright, okay, I'm out of SP. I'll just slowly stab them to death. There we go. Yeah, so Murkwater Catacombs, I haven't acquired the map yet, but it's if you go to Agheel Lake, which is like roughly in this area, you'll notice there's a little like river that goes up here. What you want to do is just kind of walk around the perimeter. When you see the river on your left, turn left. You will get if you get invaded by a dude named Bloody Finger. Coming after me? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if you get invaded by a Bloody Finger dude, you'll know you're in the right place. Just fight that dude off. There'll be a dude that helps you out, and then just go all the way to the end of the river, and you will find this catacombs. This is Murkwater Catacombs. So yeah, there is a site of grace at the very beginning, as there is for every single dungeon in Elden Ring. And what do you want? So basically, this is the first room with enemies in it. If you do the like lock-on button, you'll notice that like, oh, there are people hanging from the ceiling. Also, be on the lookout because there is also a dude right here ready to ambush you. So since I'm playing as a prisoner, which means I get the magic glint blade spell by default. Okay, I didn't know that guy would wake up so fast. So yeah, these guys, I probably have the worst weapon to use against them. They are weak against striking weapons such as clubs and hammers. I am not wielding one of those, unfortunately. But they're still roughly easy to take down. Their attacks are easy to dodge, and they're left very open for very long after they swing their attacks. So just take advantage of their openings and then just like bait. All you gotta do to take care of these guys is bait them out, take advantage of their openings. I'm gonna get this guy right here. Okay. Yeah. You notice that sound effect means that little that sound effect means you stagger them, or you hit like a stance break on them, which means if you get right in front of them, press R1. You can do a nice little like critical hit move. Hello, sir. I see you hanging from the ceiling. God damn it. So also, don't be afraid to use items against enemies. I know it's like slightly less like. It feels slightly less encouraging because it's like, oh, you'll run out of them eventually, and it's like, this is a game where you die a shit ton of times, and win solely by trial and error. So it can be dissuading to use items, but they are pretty useful. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly chug this right here. And then, so basically, there are two ways you can go. You want to go this way first, because that way leads to the boss, and there is a locked door right before the boss that can only be opened by going this way. So, also be very careful of these like little slab things, because these are actually pressure. Okay, I didn't know you guys were like awake already. These are pressure plates to activate a trap. What you can do is activate the trap and make them hit those guys, because then it's kind of like killing two birds in one stone in a way. Yeah, those guys can be easily taken care of by just like activating the trap against them. God damn it! Okay, yeah, these. Be very careful because they can ambush you pretty well. God damn it! All right. Yeah, again, this is Elden Ring. Dying is not something to be ashamed of. That's the best thing about these games is there's almost zero consequence to dying. You just get back up and keep playing, which is awesome. So yeah, just gotta take care of these guys. The spell is really nice. This is like probably one of my favorite spells in the game. It fires like a little floating thing that like manifests into a sword that eventually will deal a lot of damage, considering like how little FP this spell is, as well as how easy this spell is to cast. Yeah, take care of that guy. I'm gonna do what I did before. I'm gonna try to demonstrate the little like stagger thing. Okay, that didn't work, but yeah. Again, stand. If they do that, try to stand like directly in front of them and then hit R1. Let's go back here. So that statue has like a little lever you can like pull to. I'm gonna try to bait these guys out here. There we go. Okay, that is how you get the job done. And yep, that dude's gonna ambush you. I'm gonna try to pull off like stagger maneuver on this guy. So yeah, the way to do it with the S-Stock I found is a charge R2 and then 2 R1s and then, god damn it, okay. If you don't know what the attack looks like, I haven't done it successfully yet, just so you know. Alright, root resin, that's actually really nice. That's a crafting material. So, yeah, the door is open. And what I would advise, do not go directly that way just yet. Walk back this way, go back to the site of grace, which is not a very far walk. This is a pretty small catacomb, considering how expansive they get later on in the game. So yeah, you go back to the site of grace. Oh, I forgot these guys. So when you rest at a site of grace, every enemy comes back to life. Which, I mean, if you know how to deal with the enemies, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, use a magic flint blade on that guy. And then fire again. Okay. I really want to demonstrate this this sort of like riposte attack. So I'm going to. Oh my god. Perhaps I will never pull that off in this video. That would be sad. Actually, no, I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn. Skip. Feel. Yeah, there's the. I'm going to stubbornly try to demonstrate this riposte attack, just because that is how my brain works. You know how YouTube works. If you don't want to see it, just like skip to like whenever I'm like further that way, entering the boss room. But yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 2, and riposte. There we go. See, that is the critical hit I've been trying to demonstrate for this whole video. Now I just have to deal with these other two guys. This is, again, positioning is key. If I'm like above him on the stairway, I'm probably not going to hit him. That's why you got to get to a bit of like a lower ground. Also, yeah, they have very spooky attacks. Yeah. Now this is a more like more primal position to. When in doubt, just go back to the grave. Oh my god. This is perfectly fine. I died right next to the grace. My runes are not lost. And even though the death is very embarrassing for me, and my Elden Ring career might be over, I can still get back up and keep playing this damn game, which is awesome. Alright. Pick up these runes. Glint Blade the hell out of this guy. And do, if the boss, not the boss, if the enemies, such as these ones, are very nimble, you don't want to spam Glint Blades. You're better off just, like, trying to get them in a position where they won't move so fast when, like, the Glint Blade actually does fire, like I just did. So yeah, just when they're camping, fire one, and fire another one when they fall down, and then just pray that they don't dodge it. There we go. And then bam, bam, bam. Okay, I didn't attack him fast enough, so it didn't do the, it didn't put him in critical stance this time. Okay, so now that you have the little, like, door unlocked, you still want to watch out, because these guys, there's no shortage of, imps in this catacomb. You might notice those guys are over there. Fire more Glint Blades. When they stop throwing their knives, just bait them out. And then, yeah, there you go. That guy's still alive, unfortunately. But he is easy to deal with. Here we go. And then, there's probably someone falling from the ceiling. Oh, hello. Oh, man. Okay, heal. Strong attack, weak attack, and riposte. That is exactly how you do it. Good job, me. Alright. Yeah, I have my blue Estus flask in my pouch. And, I'm gonna... Oh wait, this is the large glintstone scrap. Yeah, feel free to change your items. I do have some other cool stuff, like, this is fire grease. I'll demonstrate what that does. Also gonna demonstrate what, this does, the explosive stone clump, just to show off. And this boss, he's pretty menacing, pretty badass, but he is... once you get the hang of, like, his attack patterns, he should not be difficult. He has two hammers. He fights on, they're connected through chains. He'll hit heavy, though since he is an early game boss, he won't do that much damage. And I think he can be backstabbed. Also, he does have a couple scary attacks. He does have that, like, big, like, arcing swing that he does. And he also has the jump attack that just killed me. So watch out for those. Again, do not just swing your sword willy-nilly. You have to pay attention to their attacks so you can properly dodge them. These loading screens are actually going surprisingly fast. Maybe it's because I'm offline. Let's see. Again, I'm out of explosive stone clumps. Can't do that anymore. You know what I think I'll do? I'm just gonna book it, because this is something you can also do in this game. If the enemies are giving you too much trouble and you're tired of fighting them, you can just run past all of them. and take very minimal hits. So, yeah, let's just get straight to the boss. And then Fire Grease, it does that. It covers your sword in fire, which is amazing. It's badass. Okay, so yeah, that jump attack is like a little shockwave that, you want to watch out for. Don't be afraid to keep your distance from this guy. There's no shame. There's no shame in fighting defensively in these games. Your life is valuable, and you want to preserve it as much as you can. I'm gonna try to get a backstab on him. I don't know how possible that will be. Okay, he also has that grab attack. If you get hit by it, he'll do quite a substantial amount of damage. Oh my god. Was not expecting that. Go for the poke. I missed, but that's perfectly fine. Again, no shame in being bad at this game. Everyone starts off. No one starts Elden Ring. No one starts off Elden Ring being able to play it well. It is a game you have to learn. Alright, yeah, get him in the back. Thrust him in the back real nice. I'll fire another one of these just for good measure. Again, yeah, the glint blades, patience is great when it comes to firing the glint blades. Get a quick poke in him. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, he's a very scary dude. Again, you shouldn't be taking too many attempts on this guy. He's got as you can see, I've gotten him down to less than half health on my second attempt. If you take more attempts than I do, again, no shame. I have played this game 4 times. Is that a flex? I don't know. You tell me. But yeah. I could also demonstrate how this time I could also be willing to demonstrate how to use a shield in this game. So yeah, instead of the staff, which fires the blue blades, I'm going to pull out my shield in this fight. I'm going to do away with the fire grease because I'm out of that. And I may be doing less damage because I have no fire grease, but that is fine. Okay, come on. Alright, watch out for when he does that. When he puts his arm in the air and you see the chains wiggling, watch out, because then both hammers can be at you at once. And ouch. Okay. Oh shit. Yep. When he jumps up in the air, you just don't want to be near him. It is very difficult to get the roll timing on that shockwave down. Okay, watch out. Stab him in the back. Nice. Now I'm gonna hold my shield up. So yeah, if you hold your shield up and he attacks you, you will take stamina damage. But taking stamina damage is much better than taking damage, because stamina always comes back as long as you're not rolling, running, or attacking. Stamina comes back. Yeah. And feel free to pay attention to the green meter that is the stamina as this fight goes on, because there were stamina management in this game is very important. If you run out of stamina and then some dude is winding up a very dangerous attack, you won't be able to do anything about it because you are tired and out of stamina. Damn, okay, he's shield staggered me. But that's fine. I'm gonna see if I can parry him. Oh, damn, I can! Yeah, if you hit R2 at the proper time with a shield, that can parry. If your shield can parry, you'll notice it says parry on the little thing on the left. Also, I can also two-hand this weapon, the S-Stock. and then get a different skill, which is R2 is your skill button. S-Dock has Impaling Thrust, which does that. Amazing. Okay, yeah. That is a good example of what you want to do when he does the jump. Just be away from him. Okay. This guy is probably best fought parry. Okay. That was probably not a parryable attack. That was a parryable attack, and that is a great crit. And now I'm gonna hit him with a strong attack real quick. That is a grab. I'm gonna hit him with another strong attack. And he punished me. Again, if you're ADHD riddled like I am, you do not have to watch me dying multiple times to this guy, because again, YouTube has this awesome feature where you can just skip to whatever point in the future I kick his ass, which hopefully will be now. You know the old Dark Souls saying, get good. Unfortunately, the more you die, the better you get, because you learn. Alright, let's keep going. I think the shield's working pretty well. As long as I can, like, know which attacks to parry. Which this is my first time actually trying to parry this guy. Okay, that wasn't... So basically, if you do miss a parry, it will just turn into a block. It's nice. Oh my god, I didn't... Yeah, again, very scary attack. Okay, and you might notice, we have some spectators across the golden fog wall who can sometimes throw daggers at you if you don't kill them. Nice parry. Oh, I'm congratulating myself. That's because I'm the GOAT, that's why. Again, missed parry equals block. I have a small shield, which means I will take some damage despite blocking. If you have a larger shield, you will take no damage when you block, which is amazing. That was another great parry on my end. This dude has a cool-ass mask. This is my first time paying close attention to his amazing muscular body. Okay, now's a great time to backstab. He did the jump attack that leaves him very open. That was an amazing parry. And now I'm going to keep my distance away from him so I can be more watchful of like what he's going to do. Parry. Stab. Again, if you're performing worse than me, no shame. In fact, I will go parryless for the rest of this in honor of you noobs, just so I can show you how you can still beat this boss while not having gotten good yet. Damn it. Okay. I'm keeping my promise though. I will be going parryless for this next attempt. Just in honor of all of the noobs out there. Alright, I'm gonna switch to the Iron Round Shield, which is a shield that cannot parry. You might notice this one over here says parry, while that one says no skill. And while and don't worry, you are not being insulted for using this weapon. No skill just means the button that would parry actually just does the skill for the weapon in your right hand. So again, the weapon on a S-Dock, oh my god, the weapon skill for S-Dock is Impaling Thrust, skill that lets piercing ornaments overcome enemy shields. build power and then lunge forward with a strong thrust that pierces an enemy's guard. So, this is a very handy skill, especially against guarding opponents. The Grave Warden Duelist is a badass who does not use a shield, so Impaling Thrust will not be as useful against him, although if you are keeping space from him, then this is the move on the S-Sock that has the most range. So it is still pretty useful in this fight. And I will equip it. I'm going to unequip the Glintstone Staff so I can get a better equipment load. Because I do not plan to use the Glintstone Staff. Again, run past all the enemies. You don't have to kill any of them. Yeah, if you get hit by like one dagger, that is not a problem. So yeah, again, keep your if you have good, as long as you have like your stamina bar is close to full, it is pretty ideal to keep your shield up. I need to find my ring. There we go. There we go. And yeah, this shield's great at blocking, despite how small it is. Again, this fight, don't be ashamed if this fight goes on for a long time. It just means you get to experience this epic duel for longer. Because, again, boss fights are not something you should rush through. They're something you should enjoy, take your time on, and just have a nice time while fighting them. Because Elden Ring is not a game you should be raging over. I don't mean that in like an insulting way, I just mean in the way that like Miyazaki, as cool as he may seem, he does not really, he does like making his games accessible. He doesn't really encourage raging that much. He just wants you to learn from his games. Okay, that was a nice dodge. Thank you, me. Okay, I got hit by that, but that's no big deal. So it's just, again, more learning to be done. Come on. Okay, he's gonna do that. Now's a good time to heavy attack him. No, okay. I will also demonstrate what the Impaling Thrust does, so, if he doesn't attack, and now that I've cut my distance from him, I can just charge at him at lightning fast speed and do the most damage this weapon can do in one hit. Excluding, like, critical attacks. Impaling Thrust again. Okay, I missed the slight miscalculation on the range there. Impaling Thrust, nice. Can we get another Impaling Thrust? Awesome. Okay, he was mid-swing, which means he was able to keep his stance. Impaling Thrust? Yeah, the Impaling Thrust, or the S-Stock specifically, is best used to punish missed attacks. So he does that attack on me, he misses, and I just do an Impaling Thrust to interrupt his next attack. That's just the beauty of Elden Ring. Alright, come on, man. Impaling Thrust, there you go. Again, by the way, if you do use the skill, it does take FP, so you might notice the blue meter go down. If it does go down, I think you can still use the skill, it just won't do as much damage. So, perfect time to backstab him. He left himself open, so yeah, I'm gonna try Impaling Thrust again. It still works, it just doesn't do, I don't know if, it still works, it just doesn't do the same amount of damage. Or, there we go, yeah, that's the less damaging version that happens when you, run out of FP. And now, just quickly finish him off. Amazing. Hopefully you do as well as I did in this fight. You will be rewarded with the Banished Knight Engvall summon, which, let's see. Yeah, these little dudes, you can summon them during boss fights. It used to be frowned upon to summon someone to help you out, but now it's like, I think people have moved past that. Now it's like, now it's pretty okay. Now it's, less shameful to summon during boss fights, because again, you're not alone in this adventure. You got people helping you out, so take whatever help you can get. So, yeah, this guy requires more FP than I'm able to, summon him for. But yeah, that is, my walkthrough of, Murkwater Catacombs. Once you, beat the boss, you are able to fast travel again, as well as you, unlocking this little thing that lets you just go straight to the entrance. And amazing. While I'm at it, I feel I still have some gamer juice left in me. I would, be happy to help you guys out with the... I forget his name. The Faram Azula Beast Cave that can be found in the woods at the very beginning. So, yeah, this is the area you start off in. This is the area you start off in when you get through those big doors and experience the stunning beauty of Elden Ring for the first time ever. These little doors, because this is like the starting tutorial area of the cave. The Soldier of Godric, or Rick, Soldier of God, as some people call him, which is, I think, is a very amusing name. The joke is that he's the easiest boss in the game, but some people say he's hard. Yeah. Also, Rick, Soldier of God, is just a badass name for someone to have. Let's see, yeah. Kill these guys. Okay, so, little fun tidbit. Let's see. Where are they? Is it under... It's under crafting materials. These little beast bones can be used to make throwing knives. I don't know if I'm able to do that yet. I think I have to go to the church to unlock the crafting kit. So let's just go straight this way. I also do not have my horse yet. I have not gotten to that part of the game quite yet. It is a place you can run straight towards. It is over here. There's a site of grace over here, right next to, this area where you can unlock the map. Also, another pro tip. If you don't have the map, and you just get this little, like, dusty semblance of a map, just put a marker, on that little icon that's, like, glowing, because that is where you can find the map, and then, yeah, you'll notice on the compass, it'll just be shown there. So, well, we don't need to get there quite yet. We're not in a rush. First, welcome to the Church of Elleh. So, this will be your kind of home base before you unlock what will be your actual home base in later in the game. So, this site of grace is you can rest here, and you cannot level up just yet until you get to the place where you also unlock your horse. But you can switch off your spells. I only have one right now. As well as passing the time. So, like, oh, if you want it to be dark, just because you like the scenery when it's dark, then yeah, you can do that. Make the game a bit more moody. And then you can also talk to this guy. First, you can talk to this dude. The guy on the horse. This guy is a shopkeeper.
And that you're not after my throat.
He is very happy about the fact that you aren't killing him the moment you greet him. Which apparently is a very low bar for this game. So yeah, you just gotta... you can ask him about Kale.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel.
Yeah, ask him about himself.
The land has
he'll tell you. He'll tell you the story.
The shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself.
Yeah, he'll give you a bit of a lore tidbit.
Entirely.
This game,
you're a very welcome
you'll have a lot more fun in this game if you just listen to the dialogue and like read the item descriptions. Because then you'll get a better idea of what the story is, because the game does not hold your hand when it comes to story. So you can purchase things, you can sell things to him, like, oh, I don't need this. Oh, wow, all this does is give me 200 runes. I could sell this for 200 runes. Useless item. And, oh, you can also ask for a recommendation.
If you can spare them, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items in your own.
They'll give you what is very obviously tutorial dialogue.
To survive, important.
And then, yeah, buy the crafting kit from him. You will not have as much of a fun time without it. You can buy a couple other things from him. I would recommend getting the torch. You can get these. I don't need them because I know this game like the back of my hand. But yeah, if you purchase this, it will tell you about this cool flask you can find somewhere else in Limgrave, and if you buy this, then it will direct you towards a very fun quest line in this game. So, also, you can press the square button to figure out what these items do. So, for example, the cookbooks. Oh, I can, this is actually, I actually really want this one. This one, you can craft arrows. This one you can make holy water pots, which I don't think I need. This one might also be useful. You can get some better armor. I will probably want that. I don't really want the prisoner's armor. You can get another shield. I don't need this. I have a... if you don't have a good shield for parrying, you can buy one from this guy. I already do. It's the...
I'm glad you took my warning. You've made an excellent...
yeah, this... I started off with the shield, which also has the parry ability. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff you can buy from him. You can buy throwing daggers. It'd be nice to stock up on these. I'll demonstrate what these do as well. Definitely buy these. They might not look useful right now, but later on, when you get the crafting materials for it, you can turn these into like sort of throwing projectiles. They're the Elden Ring equivalent of the fire bombs from the Dark Souls games. You throw them, they cause a big explosion that deal like a radius of damage. So yeah, stock up on these. Feel free to stock up on arrows and bolts. I don't know if I'll be using a bow very soon, but I'll get some of these anyways. And I'm not playing online, so I don't need this. This could be nice to have. So I will purchase this.
Goodbye.
And yeah, so
Nice to do.
now that I've purchased new armor, I can apply it, like so. And now, look at that. Now I'm no longer a measly prisoner. I'm an actual warrior now. Prisoner McCloy is now Warrior McCloy. So let's also more Elden Ring life advice. You do not need to fight that guy. You do not need to fight this person. Some people, you might think, because this guy appears at the very beginning of the game, that you will need to fight him. That like fighting him is important in some way. No, you can just ignore him and fight him any other time. He is he is considerably very scary. Oh, what is this? Old Ruin 2. I've never seen that. He is way more scary than some people would like to admit. I can demonstrate what fighting him is like, but I will not last long. I could also, this thing, if you're wondering what this thing is, it's a little smithing station that you can go ham on. I visited this little cave beforehand, which if you go here, this is the hotspot Limgrave destination for getting smithing stones. So if you want to upgrade your weapon, this is the place to go. It's in the lake, or it's by the lake. You go to the lake, you go to the area where you get ambushed by the dragon, and just hug the wall until you reach a corner where you can find this little tunnel. So yeah, I feel like what I'll do right now is I'm going to upgrade my weapon. I'm going to demonstrate a fight against the Tree Sentinel, and depending on how good this weapon upgrade does for me, I will either kill him or shamelessly give up, because again, he is a very difficult boss, and you do not need to fight him this early on in the game. So yeah, let's I'm gonna equip my little staff, because the glint blade spells are very useful against him. I'm gonna try to sneak up on him as much as I can. He will turn around eventually, so sneaking up, you can't sneak up on him forever. Oh, that one disappeared before I could even hit. There we go. So yeah, he has a huge health bar. He is very intimidating. His attacks do a lot of damage for how early in the game this is. And he moves very fast for how heavy he is. So this is, out of every single, except with like one exception, out of every single boss in Limgrave, this is one of the two dudes you do not want to fight. I will, if you're wondering who the other guy is, I will probably show him in a later video. But yeah, some of you will probably know who I'm talking about. If the name Crucible Knight rings a bell. So yeah, just when you're so if you are playing as prisoner, there are other builds that have different strategies for fighting this dude. He'll hold up his shield for quite a period of time. If he does that, he'll smash bro style counter projectiles directly back at you. And nice, that glint blade hit him. So far, I have taken 0 damage. Some of you will not be as lucky, which, again, no shame. I'm gonna see if I can parry him. Oh, damn, I can. So, okay, this guy can be parried. I did not know that. I just assumed his weapon was too big to be parried. And then yeah, that was a missed parry, which means I take some damage and a lot of stamina damage. Okay, that was something, that is probably his worst attack, because it has almost no tell. And that attack is not as bad as the Solar Bash, but it's still pretty nasty. I'm gonna continue firing glint blades at him. I think for what it's worth, this guy seems pretty doable, or at least for like what I am currently in possession of. Oh my god, he grazed me. I got grazed by his halberd. Alright, fire 2 of them. There we go. Okay, I had no idea what he was gonna do with that, like, shield raise. Okay. Yeah. Watch out for his shield moves. They don't do as much damage as the halberd moves, but they do have... If they do slam into the ground, they can create a very dangerous shockwave. I will do one more attempt on him before I bore you to death. Because, again, I have not emphasized this enough. You do not need to fight this guy. The only reason I am fighting him is because I'm mentally disabled with ADHD and bipolar, and some stupid part of my brain thinks I want to fight him. You do not need to fight him, though. Anyways, yeah, just keep going. I'll fire several of these at him. Though, I will say, if you do want to fight this guy, if you think it'll be fun to go ahead, be my guest. I'm not here to tell you what you can and cannot do in Elden Ring. That's, again, the magic of Elden Ring. You can just do whatever you want. You can just go straight to... You can go straight to the hardest boss with minimal effort. Or you can just, you know, hunt animals for crafting materials. The possibilities are endless. I'm not doing as well as I did for the last one. I can try just going for more parries. That was a bad parry. Okay. I think, yeah, some attacks of his you just can't parry. Like if he's just jumping up. Like that's an attack you can parry. Okay. That attack just missed me. He just missed me because he's that bad at this game. Okay. Oh my god. He hit me with the badge. He hit me with the badge. Come on. Hit me with a parry bolt. Okay, that one didn't even hit me. Hit me with a parry bolt. Don't hit me with that! Do not hit me with that! Okay. I am scared of that shield. We'll go back to firing magic moon blades. Okay. I will stay true to my word. I will not fight this guy anymore. I will not fight this dude anymore. You can just be sneaky, get your runes, and then GTFO. Leave him alone. All he's trying to do is just protect the Erd Tree. If you kill him, you are a monster. Or you just have some weird anti-Erd Tree agenda, like a lot of other characters in this game have. But yeah, if you want a more manageable boss fight, I can show you where one is. You do not have to go that far to find it. So yeah, I'm just going to pick some berries, because raw fruit can be pretty useful when you get the horse later. You can also... there are turtles. There are not turtles, tortoises. I know my reptiles. I just had a brain fart. Again, just feel free to look around to get like crafting materials. I don't have it in my heart to kill a tortoise, but if you do, you will get a cool item that that can be crafted into stamina regeneration. And oh, you might notice there's like a little campfire, a little camp situation going on. What's over here? You might want to... Okay, you can also pick up some root resin. Root resin is great for crafting. when you are able to craft a grease. As far as things you can craft right now go, you can craft neutralizing boluses, which help you shake the poison off against... Yep, there are enemies that can poison you. Scary, I know. If you buy the cookbook from the trader guy, you can get these meat samples, these like Costco samples of meat that allow you to be stronger against certain debuffs. Right off the without having to purchase any cookbooks, you can craft fire pots, roped fire pots, bone darts, roa raisin, rainbow stones, glowstone, and fur calling finger remedies, as well as I think these arrows can be I think these arrows might need the cookbook actually, but yeah, fire pots can be crafted with mushrooms and smoldering butterflies. I'll craft 2 of them. Bone darts are much like throwing knives, except slightly weaker and much easier to access. All you have to do is kill those sheep that walk around eating grass. Collect the beast bones, and for every 2 of them you have, you can craft 5 darts. Roa raisins, I do not need them quite yet, but once I access my horse, I can use it to heal. My horse. I'll craft 9 of them, because Roa fruit does not, there aren't that many other uses for Roa fruit, it's just for healing your horse. And, oh, you might notice, I'll have these ready, as well as these. You might notice, wow, there's a little campfire situation going on. Like, what's the party? Can I join? And it's like, oh, dude, no. This guy's hostile. He's coming to get you. But you can parry him. You can kill him pretty quickly. He is yet another soldier of Godric. Basically, this guy's just about as weak as the tutorial boss, except he might even be weaker because your weapons are much more upgraded. And so this is the Groveside Cave. It's called the Groveside Cave because it's right next to this grove, which is over here on the map. So again, like every dungeon or cave in Elden Ring, there's a grace at the very beginning, which you can rest at it. Boom, like so. And then if you have purchased the torch, then you can equip it. Again, I want a lighter load. I think this is a chainmail that's making me heavy. Actually, the chainmail, I'd probably be better off with the chainmail than without it. So yeah, I think I probably don't need the staff here. It might be useful against the wolves, the pack of wolves you'll see at the beginning of this, but it's probably not needed against a boss fight. He is a pretty nimble boss. This shield, this parry shield, will actually be very useful against the boss. So yeah, if you have a torch, definitely, this is why you need to buy the torch from the shopkeeper. If you don't have it, you're just going to be lost in the dark with nothing but a distant bonfire to light your way. If you have a torch, you might die of carbon monoxide poisoning inevitably, but hey, you get light. You get a shit ton of light to guide your way. So, okay. And this is why I've equipped the throng daggers and the fire pots specifically for this occasion. Basically what's happened here, a bunch of reckless explorers traveled too deep into this cave and stumbled upon a pack of wolves who were not very happy about the intruders. So yeah, I think that guy knows I'm here. Just throw several of these. You can kill them pretty fast. Wolves are pretty weak to fire. And then, if you run out of fire bombs, you can also torch attack them. Which... Yeah, well, the cool thing... Okay. I'm getting hit by 2 wolves at once. I'm going to need to find a better, like, battle arena. Such as this. This gives me enough space. Where are they? I'm gonna quickly thrust at this guy. To kill him. Because that dude, the white wolf, that dude, that's their leader. You don't want to mess with him. And then, yeah, you can't really... There's not really a way to get back... Actually, no, there is. You can just walk back up here. If you fall down, it's quite a trek, but you can also pick up the moss. Notice how I'm nonchalantly exploring this cave as the wolves try to attack me. That just goes to show how little of a threat they are. There are some more items you can pick up. You can get some more moss. There are more wolves that you might encounter, but nothing a little stabbing can't fix. Get that guy as well. You can get glowstone, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, lights your way. If I just place one down, you put one down, and ooh, it's shiny, and it's a much better, much more cozy lighting than the torch, I'd say. Holding a torch in a cave makes me feel like I'm gonna again die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Putting this little shiny glowstone just feels like I'm in a cozy little modern home. Yeah, you can pick up a little golden rune. I think there's some fireflies here. Yeah, silver fireflies. Again, this is a game to take your time on. You don't need to kill every boss. You don't need to speedrun this game. You don't need to kill every boss as fast as possible. You just sit back, enjoy the game, and collect whatever items you can, and I'm going to unequip my fire pots now because I don't have any more of them, and I don't want to have to cycle through 3 items. It's much more easier when I cycle through 2, because then it's just like flip-flopping, like a light switch. Now, let's fight this boss. Hopefully I get this guy in one attempt, because if I don't, then I will have to fight those wolves again without any fire pots. This guy has some crazy combos, so better watch out for that. That attack is, while it looks scary, that is probably the least threatening attack he has. It leaves him very open for counterattack later on. He has several attacks that actually leave him open for counterattack, like I'm not demonstrating very well. Okay, that is, if he screams, then he's going to do a 5-hit combo that you can try to backstab counterattack if you are more skilled than I am. You can also throw your little daggers at him. If you throw enough of them, he'll be like, "Oh no, my brain hurts." Okay, and then dodge forward when he does that, so you can get a sweet backstab. He can also be parried if I'm not mistaken. Yep, he can. So he doesn't have that much health as far as boss fights go. If you're new to like Souls games, it might look like he has a lot of health, but trust me, there are some bosses that have more. Okay, he hit me. Okay. See, my mistake here, what I did wrong, he roared, he did his little wolf roar, but I did not put my guard up. I just braggadociously thought I could just keep dueling with him, but no, his 5-hit combo is very intimidating. Let's see, okay. Hopefully I can just sneak past the wolves. Again, stealth is underrated in this game. I don't see that many people like utilizing the little stealth feature, but yeah, you can crouch to be much more stealthy. Oh, there's a wolf there. Hello. I don't want any problem. Okay. Yeah, we can get some cool loot from killing the wolves. Hello. Hello. Bad dog. Get spritzed. So yeah. Hello, Mr. Wolf. He is very aggressive, like many dogs are. That sounds dog racist, but like, I mean, dogs do be barking. He's not that difficult to get a backstab on. He's also not that difficult to get a strong attack on. He is not difficult to interrupt. See if I can get another backstab on him. Yep, that's nice. Go for a strong attack. Try to parry him. Okay, never mind. You did an attack I cannot parry. I don't even know if that's an attack. That's just an intimidation tactic. Okay, that was scary. I was caught in the middle of his 5-hit combo, and I thought I was gonna die there. Okay, yeah. That's a charging attack. Oh my god. I missed the parry timing and I thought I was gonna get cleaved. I did just get cleaved there. Ouch. He is kind of kicking my ass right now. Again, no shame in getting your ass kicked. You can always get back up. So I think once I'm done with this boss fight, I will show you how to level up as well as how to access your horse. And then after that, I think I will end the video there. I'll likely, if this does well, or even if it doesn't, because I really enjoy making videos like these, I will likely upload another tutorial. But yeah, let's just keep going stealthily. Make my way around the cave. Run past this wolf. Just don't look behind you. And walk through the fog. Grab your runes. And I was gonna say parry the shit out of that guy, but no. Ouch. Come on. You can get parried. You can get parried. I'm not gonna parry that attack. I'm not gonna parry him jumping down and slamming. That's not an advisable attack to parry. Okay, I was hoping I could be a badass and parry that move, but no. This game has... I love the combat in this game. Like, just like... I love the fact that, like, if you're positioned in the perfect way, then you can just stand still and a boss won't hit you with their attack. I think that's really... I find that very amusing. I love the patience necessary to do well in this game. This is a very patience-oriented game, believe it or not. Like, it might... You know, you might like get the impression from this game where it's like, oh yeah, we're fighting to the death, but no, you just gotta be patient and preserve your own life. Let's see. Get 5-hit combo, nothing we haven't seen before. Stab him in the back, and that, I think that is how you finish him off. So, he drops probably one of the most useful items in the early game, the Flame Drake Talisman. I will now equip it. I also got the Roar Medallion from the aforementioned Smithing Stone Cave. This is not useful for me right now because I do not have any roar attacks, but this is going to be very helpful because you might notice fire is everywhere in this game. I think, do I get... Okay, that fire doesn't burn me for some reason, but there were a lot of... I'm thinking about like the Dark Souls 3, like Dark Souls 3 Faram Keep Fire, where thinking about the Dark Souls 3 Faram Keep Fire that burns you and enemies along with it. But yeah, there are a lot of enemies deal fire damage, especially in the early game. A lot of the soldiers will have torches they attack you with. There will be a lot of people flaming bow and arrows. There's a giant down in Weeping Peninsula that will just breathe fire all over the ground. And there is no shortage of dangerous fire attacks in this game. Yeah. I will leave that guy alone. Well, again, this is not a very violent game, all things considered. You can just go your merry way without attacking that many things. Like, oh, there's a boar here. I can just leave him alone. I kind of want to kill him though. Where's my staff? Well, that's not my staff, but close enough. I'll just set him on fire. Oh man, hello. Are you ready to duke it with me? Torch and sword duel. Come on. There we go. That staggered him. Amazing. This is a really fun game once you get the hang of it. Alright, so there is a whole campsite here. You do not have to, as badass as you might think you are, you do not need to kill everyone there, or at least not just yet. There are some valuable items you can retrieve, but what is more advisable is running to this little shiny thing, because this is your grace. If you activate this, you can sit down at it, and oh, come on, let's sit down. And I think a cutscene will trigger. That's right. You get this cutscene. You can skip it if you want. I'm not, because I do quite enjoy From Software cutscenes. Yeah, you'll be wondering, oh, who's this lovely lady who shows up? Her name is Melina, and she will.
Greetings.
She will offer a lot of help for the majority of like the rest of the game. Unless you go against her moral beliefs later on, but that does not happen in Limgrave. Yeah, she takes off her hood and then it's like, oh wow, she's beautiful. Also, she's missing an eye, I think.
Offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
No, I have not. Intrigue me.
They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished.
Wonderful.
But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
What the fuck? Yeah, they call you bitchless in this game. It's really funny.
Turning runes into strength.
they use like old-timey English to say you get no bitches. It's probably one of my favorite jokes revolving, like this probably one of my favorite jokes from this fandom. Is that this game basically calls you bitchless. Yeah, you gotta. It's advisable to accept the help.
To turn runes into strength. I bequeath to you this ring.
Yeah, so she gives you the spectral steed whistle, which
use it to
that is your horse.
Distances.
If you've seen from all the promotional trailers or like other people's gameplay, it's like, wow, you can ride a horse. It's like Dark Souls, but you can ride a horse. That is your horse. You can finally ride a horse now. Torrent has chosen you.
Treat him with respect.
And yes, you must treat him with respect. Don't send him into every battle and get him killed. Just use him when need be. So yeah, also you might notice something that isn't here before. It says level up. And if you have the runes for it, I have quite a lot. You can choose different attributes to level up. So Melina, if you notice behind the whole heads up display. I have a little gripe about this game. It'll say open. There'll be a tutorial thing that it says open your HUD display, which some of you might realize abbreviates into heads up display. That's a fun little tangent. So with the amount of runes I have, I can level up 4 times. So I will level up Vigor. This is a very necessary one to level up. Endurance is also a good one. Not as necessary as Vigor. Vigor is your health. You want that shit as like high as possible. Other things you can level up. I'm using a rapier, so dexterity will be very helpful. Dexterity will be very useful for this. It is also great for It is also great if you are a spellcaster because you can cast spells faster. Bars. Intelligence will make my glint blades do more damage. Faith is not useful for me at all right now, at least. Arcane will just Arcane will make items drop more commonly from like animals and stuff. As well, if you do have a bleed weapon, it will make things bleed faster, as well as like other debuffs like poison and scarlet rot. Strength is not useful for me that much because the S-Stock does not need that much strength. It is a very fingery weapon. So what I will upgrade is I will put 1 point into endurance, 3 points into vigor, and I'm going to test out my new strength on these enemies over here. So as you can see, you can use pouches. It is advisable. Usually I equip like I put the spectral steed whistle on my upwards pouch. So if you want to see my setup, my little like pouch setup, what I usually do is I put my steed whistle, my spectral steed whistle on the up pouch. I put my flask of cerulean tears is on the left pouch. The flask of wondrous physique, which I do not have yet, stays on my right pouch, and then whatever summon I have equipped, which is currently Fanged Imp Ashes, but sometimes I'll change it. That can go on that goes on my bottom pouch. So before I end this video, I'll show you one last thing. These this little campsite here is probably, unless you are some macho gamer god who has decided to fight the tree sentinel to the death, this will likely be your first big challenge in this game. Hold on, I'm hungry. I'm gonna grab some. I'm gonna feast real. Okay, I just ate a whole banana in 2 bites. Impressive, I know. All right, let's challenge this area. So there are a lot of dudes you can kill here to collect runes and stuff. This guy will be my first target. So I'm gonna do a quick perimeter check. And if okay, you can double jump with the horse. And double jumping in a Souls game, isn't that wonderful? It's quite Miyazaki's an innovator. Yeah, so if you want to use the pouch, all you gotta do is just press the... If you were playing on PlayStation, I think on Xbox... I think with an Xbox controller, it is so on PlayStation, I think it's triangle. If it's an Xbox controller, I think it's the Y button. And if it's a keyboard and mouse, then why are you playing this game? You are actively sabotaging yourself. You just buy a controller. I think they're like 20 bucks or something. So yeah, quick perimeter check. I'm just gonna kill a few animals so I can like get some throwing darts. You'll have a lot more fun with this game once you do get the horse, because then it's like, oh, I don't need to I don't need to walk everywhere anymore. Like getting your driver's license for the first time. It's like it's like thinking you go from thinking like, oh, it's cool, I can just like walk everywhere, and then you finally get access to a car, and it's like, shit, oh my god, my whole world is opened up. So that's what getting this horse feels like. Yeah, you can just you can do attacks on the horse, which is cool. Basically, what happens is your left bumper buttons turn into like left side attacks, and then your right bumper buttons turn into right side attacks. Ideally, you want to have your enemies on your right side, just because, you know, it's easier to attack them. If you do a strong attack, it's like you do a little like charging attack that like finishes off with a big like sweeping thing. I think also there might be an NPC I can talk to here. I don't know if that's because it's nighttime, but I don't know. Let's see. Oh, not quite yet. Okay.
Wait. Well, you're back. Okay.
So I'm gonna stock up on throwing knives here because they will likely be very useful. Oh yeah, another thing I did before starting this whole walkthrough series. I don't know if it's gonna be a series just yet. I went. There's a beach area you can go down, and like around here, there's a cave you can enter called the Coastal Cave. It is littered with the demi-human sort of mob enemy. The boss here is a very numerous encounter. It is 2 demi-human chief bosses with 2 different health bars, in addition to several basic demi-human enemies that help them out. It is quite the pearliest encounter, but you can summon people to help you out in this way. There's also an NPC here that you can purchase from, Nomadic Merchant. And then once you go far enough into the cave, it's a quick like little shortcut to this island here that you can't access otherwise. There's no swimming in Elden Ring. If you go this way, you'll just fall to the depths of the abyss. So you kind of want to go through this cave into this, which is another very useful area that I will likely disclose later. But yeah, so what I'm just gonna do right now, I'm gonna kill a few animals. I should probably get I'm gonna pull out the staff for this. I'm gonna pull out the staff for this. You can fire spells on your horse, which I missed that one, like an idiot. But yeah, if you're sneaky enough, you can just fire a spell, kill an animal like that, and it's like hunting in real life. You know, you just gotta be patient and let the animals enjoy their last moments alive as you end said lives quickly. Which, again, no shame, because this is a video game. These are not real animals dying, which, some people... Which is, again, whether or not you, are okay with animals dying is, something people have mixed opinions on, but, it's in a video game, it's perfectly okay. So, yeah, you can attack these guys, but, like, don't. they're way too scary. And so if you can kill these birds, I wish I had a bow right now, but if you kill these birds, you can just you can get these flight pinions who oh, actually I'm gonna kill those. I don't know what they are. Are they like squirrels? I'm going to keep shooting at them. Yeah, there we go. Get you, and then get that guy. Yep. 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 Give me my beast bones. Come on. Oh my god. He got away. He got away. Got away. I'm gonna bring up the S-Talk. Get his ass. Get his ass. Get his ass. Get his ass. Come on, get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh my god, he's nimble. Why is he so damn nimble? There we go. Let's see. Yeah, and also, if it is nighttime, you'll get a lot of these big bats flying around. They're very scary, but you can still kill them pretty easily if you have the right tools. There you go. Oh my god, hello. Come on. Oh, am I out of blue Estus? Nice golden root. Oh. Hit these bird throwing daggers. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna run away from these bats. I don't need to fight them. So, where are these animals? You know, with the throwing dagger. Oh, that's a human. Hello. I'm not afraid to kill a human. Oh, cool. There's an item here. Hello. Yeah, I'm on a horse. What are you gonna do about it? Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, I got his armor. I'll put that on. Much more stylish than the one I have on. Oh, hell yeah. Look at me. Look at me. Dude, I'm swagging out. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, Kukri. I don't know what... I think they're called Kukris. I like calling them Kukris because it's funnier. Get cucked by a throwing knife. Oh yeah. Also, that thing, that little glowing, like, obelisk in the distance, that is your map. So, what I'm gonna do now that I'm a bit more stocked up on throwing knives, I'm also gonna craft some, throwing daggers. So I'm gonna have these equipped. I don't want to use the Kukris just yet. They're a bit too valuable for me to waste on these basic enemies. Yeah, so I think I'm going to start this off on horseback. I'm going to start this thing off on horseback, and let's see. I'm going to throw Bone Dart at you. gonna bait you out. I'm gonna get my shield, because I think you're best dealt with. Actually, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna bait you into going this way, and then have the sword hit you from behind. And then I'm going to bait out... Come on. I'm gonna bait out another attack from you, if I can. These guys are kind of frustrating, because they'll hold your shield, they'll hold their shields up for quite a long time. This variant of enemy is very common in many Souls games, where it's just like big shield, long spear, super defensive and not very offensive, and they're just there to just annoy the shit out of you and make you question why you can't kill them. I'm gonna open this chest because I think a pretty useful weapon here. Lord Thorn's great sword. Let's see if I can use it. Unable to wield this item effectively with present attributes unless wielded with both hands, and that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, you can two-hand weapons. If it's a strength weapon, it's advisable to two-hand it, because then it'll do more damage and it'll be much easier to wield. People like one-handing strength weapons, but that is why you're just like your right arm needs some help, okay? Let Mr. Let Mr. Lefty help Mr. Righty, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna finish off. I'm gonna clean out the perimeter before I get into the heart of these ruins. I'm gonna do a heavy attack on this guy, and then stagger his shield, and then do a critical hit, because this sword is great at doing that. Yeah, that's how, if you're having trouble with the shield, guys, just get a heavier weapon. Even if you don't have that much strength, just get something like the Lord Thorn's greatsword, so you can, like, charge an attack. Yeah, the Gatefront Ruins. Pretty intimidating place. That guy over there with, like, the shield, and the fancy-looking shield, and, like, the big spear, we're gonna want to kill him last, okay? Because he poses quite a big threat on his own. Okay, so this is the flail. That's gonna be good against, like, dogs and other, like, rat pack enemies. So yeah, let's, hopefully I don't get noticed by that guy. I don't think I will. Hello, sir. I think we're gonna get you. Kill your ass fast. Oh, hello, sir. Okay, I got 2 of them on me. This is great. I don't think I've demonstrated I don't think I've demonstrated quite yet how to deal with double encounters. You want to be more defensive. You want to, like, play more defensively, because now you have twice the weapons swinging at you. But, take whatever openings you can get. If you miss an attack, don't fret, just wait for, like, another opening. Yeah, feel free. If they're, like, chasing you down, just, like, jab at whoever's closest to you. And once you turn 2v1 into a 1v1, you're in a much more manageable position. And then you can just do what you've been doing against the shield guys. Stagger the shield, critical hit, and yeah, that's how you do it. So, I don't know if I got the map yet. But it is something I do want to get eventually. I'm gonna 1v1 this wolf. Oh my god, wrong item. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna get you as well. And then I'm gonna get you. Oh my god. Okay, I got Big Daddy's attention. And I'm gonna be going against him and a wolf. Let's see. Dagger the wolf. And then deal with this dude. Okay. He's stuck on a rock. He doesn't know what to do with rocks. Oh, you think you're king of the rock now? Yeah, get back down. You're not so high and mighty. You're just as miserable as the rest of us. There we go. Yeah, hit enough strong attacks on them. They stagger, and you can hit a crit. I don't think that guy's dropping an item. You can tell when they're gonna drop an item because you'll notice this little like spirit glow thing happening around them. Let's see. And then where's the wolf I threw a knife at? Oh, there you are. Yeah, just kill him fast. So go down here because there is a pretty useful item down here. It is necessary for amplifying your weapons. Yeah, so you can apply skills to your ornaments. So, for example, let's see, I'm gonna grab the map first before like I reunite all the enemies in this place and kill this guy quickly. This guy is a snitch, by the way. If you aggro him and you don't kill him fast, he's gonna toot his little he's gonna toot his little horn he has there. I don't know why it disappeared. But yeah, he's gonna toot his horn, and then everyone else is gonna be aggroed towards you. So you want to that's why you want to do a perimeter check before actually killing these guys. Like, grab as many items as you can, kill as many dudes as you can. Throw as many knives at these squirrels as you can. I think this is an item, right? Yeah, earthly flower. Forget what that's useful for, but I'll find out later. And then we get a ton of fin beast bones, which, as you guessed, you can just craft into more knives. The bone dart economy is a pretty simple one. You craft darts, you throw them at animals, and then you just get more darts from it, and then you can just, when you have a lot of darts, you can just throw them at real enemies that pose an actual threat to help you out in battle. Oh, there's still one man alive here. Not for long. Yeah, I'm gonna... One last thing before we end this tutorial walkthrough. First, I did grab the map here, and now when I press the PlayStation pad button, the PlayStation touchpad button, oh look, it's gorgeous! Look at all this, it's beautiful. There's a whole lake here. Now you can see where I went to get all the smithing stones. Now you can see like how I got to the Murkwater Catacombs. I just went around here, went under this bridge. There are skeletons here, so watch out for that. The invaders here. Patches is here, which I haven't encountered him yet. I'll show you guys the type of person Patches is later in another episode. And this is the Murkwater Catacombs, where I fought the big scary duelist guy at the beginning of this video. Yeah, throwback. Throwback. Yeah, this video is like an hour and a half long. So yeah, this I said the tree sentinel is one of the two guys you probably do not want to fight. The other guy is over here, and the beach is here. There's a nice little catacombs here that I'll show you later. There's a cool area you can explore here. By the way, this is only like half of Limgrave. There's a whole other half that can be found here. So, yeah, so that's the map. It's very useful. This is the grove. This is the cave. And then just one more thing I would like to show off is the Ash of War, which is basically your weapon skill. So basically this weapon skill is called Stamp Upward Cut. It does thank God there's one more dude alive, and it's a shield guy. This guy is a shield. Okay, this is great to demonstrate. Stamp Upward Cut is a really great skill, because if they're holding up a shield against you, I'm going to try to get them to do that, instead of hitting me with that hammer. Oh my god. Okay. I really wanted to stop doing that. I really want to show, please show me your shield. Yeah, but that's Stamp Upward Cut. You got another one of those. Cool. I'm gonna sell it. I don't need it. You have Stamp Upward Cut. You just hit this, click that, and you just get a nice little sweeping attack that does a lot of damage, has a lot of poise, does a lot of stance. That basically you do not want to go without this move. But there is another. There's another, and I'm going to see which weapon I want to use it on. Not that. I do not have the skill for that. I do not have the skill for that either. I'd hate to use it on this, because Upward Cut is a very great skill, but I still will, because I want to show you guys Storm Stomp. Storm Stomp is also awesome. Yeah, so rest at the site of grace. And then click on the one that says Ashes of War. And then you can click on this. Does it work on shields? Oh shit, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I can... Oh shit, I can equip Storm Stomp on my S-Talk as well. I'm probably going to want to do it on the... Storm Stomp and S-Talk do not mix well. I'm probably going to want to do it on the Lord Sword, Great Sword. You get the option to either pick standard or quality. Just go with standard. The amount of leveling up you'll need to make quality useful is a lot. Standard is just good for early game. And now, again, I rested at the Grace, so now all these enemies are revived. But that's good, because now I can show off what Storm Stomp does. It, you click L2, and it does this little hurricane thing that staggers people, and it's especially great against shield users, because then it's just like, oh, yeah, we're just not so strong now, can't turtle me anymore. Yeah, do a bit more flexing. Show off Storm Stomp. I don't want to... I'm gonna kill the snitch pretty fast. Okay, great. Now it can't snitch on me. Oh, nice. He dropped Smithing Stone. That's actually good. It's really good. I'm gonna use Storm Stomp on this guy, because it's an amazing skill. Yes, that's Storm Stomp in action for you. Just stagger the shit out of people. It's an AoE, so you can just get a bunch of people at once. It's very overpowered, or at least for this early in the game. There were absolutely no shortage of overpowered weapons and skills in Elden Ring. This is such a fun game. I love it. But yeah, I think this is a great stopping point. I've gotten a lot done. I've showed you a lot of cool stuff, and now I think that'll be it for the video. Awesome.